Hey, what's up guys? Jose here, shredded.dad.com. In today's video, I'm reviewing the Keppi Bench 1000 Pro. Now this is an FID bench, a flat incline decline bench. You can adjust the back pad in 12 different positions, the seat pad in 3 different positions, and it goes all the way from -20 to 90 degrees in 10-degree increments on this side over here. And this one goes from 0, 10, 20 degrees. So it has 3 different heights here, 3 different angles. Now this bench over here is 18 inches off the ground on the top of the pad here, measures 51 inches in length from the top to the bottom, and then at its widest point here the back pad is 11.5 inches, and then the seat pad at its widest point is 10 inches wide. It does come with 4 sets of pads, 2 on the top right behind the knee, and then 2 right on the ankle area. And that's one thing that I like right off the bat. If you're going to be doing decline work, you're going to need the pads here on top. That's very important. Many benches don't have those pads, and it makes it very awkward to just have the ones on the bottom because you don't have any real support here, so you start to slide down a little bit when you do any decline work. So that's one thing I like about that. Now this over here is actually detachable as well and adjustable, so I can adjust it to different lengths and pops in place, and then I can completely take it off if I wanted to, if I just wanted to use the bench without this getting in the way of my legs. I'm going to put it back in there. Now the way the bench adjusts the back pad and the seat pad is through pop pins. So there's one here, and then there's another one right here. And then what you have to do is you pull it out, that releases the pin from the spine here, the curved spine, and then it will go into the hole in the spine. And then what I have to do is twist it to get that pin to go all the way through the spine, and then it will lock in place. Now ideally what I would like to see different in this bench is for this pop pin to go all the way through the spine instead of having to screw it, because it takes a little bit of time. It doesn't take very long, maybe about 10 seconds, but if you're moving through supersets, for example, then you want to make sure those are as quick as possible. If you're not moving through supersets, then you have the time to screw the pin in, but it's just more of a convenience thing, and I'll show you in detail what I mean later on as we get through this video. Same thing over here, you pull it out, I can adjust it, and then once I hear that click, I have to make sure I tighten this so that this is securely in place. So 3 different angles for this one. Now this also has wheels on the front here, so it's easy to move. I can pick it up and roll it around, and it also comes with 2 different handles. So there's a handle here on the front, so if I have the rollers on, I can move it through that handle. If I take the rollers off, then there's another handle here on the bottom that I can use to move the bench around. So overall, I feel it's a pretty good bench. The only thing that I would change and do differently is that I would change the way that the pop pins work. Those pop pins, if they would just pull out, go all the way through, it would make it a whole lot easier. It would make everything move much faster through the bench. As you see, the pop pins right here, right now, and the pin here doesn't go all the way through this round spine once I let it go. So if I want to change the angle, I pull it, I release it, I set my angle, and then the pin goes. But you see it doesn't go all the way through, or it barely goes in. So what you have to do is you have to manually turn this until it goes all the way through. And then that way you can make sure that it's secure, it's not going to fall on you. And as you can see, the pin is all the way through there. But now if I want to change angles, I have to do the same thing. Again, I have to manually pull this back, unscrew it until I'm able to pull the pin out. So it would be easier if I would just have to pull the pin and the pin would go all the way through. So now I get to the point where I can pull it, I can change my angle. As you can see, the pin just barely goes through. So why not make it so that it goes all the way through once, and that way you make it easier for the user and it's safe. Okay, not that it's not safe when you screw it, but it just makes it a lot easier. And again, this only takes about 10 seconds to screw, but you know, it's just more convenience more than anything. So this is something where I would like to see Keppi improve on that. So I'll talk about the pros and cons. I'll start with the cons. The only thing I really don't like about the bench is that I wish the pop pins will go all the way through instead of having to manually screw them. Again, it's something that'll take you 10 seconds to do, but you know, we're spoiled. We want everything done fast. So it would be better if the pop pins would just pull out. I can change my angle, let them go, and that will go all the way through the spine and make sure everything's secure. But you know, you have to do it manually. That takes a little bit of time. So if you're doing something like supersets, that could get in the way or annoy you. Other than that, I think the bench is really good. I like that the bench is comfortable, the padding is comfortable, the stitching is really well done. The padding here feels really good on the legs. I also like that you have the option to do 12 different angles here on the back pad, 3 different angles here on the seat pad. So that gives you a lot of versatility as far as exercises go. And as far as stability, it is a very stable bench. If I push on it, shakes a little bit, not too bad. Whenever you have your weight on top of it, of course, it's going to feel more stable. And you have the ability to take off the leg rollers, and at the same time, you can roll this up and down or around your garage gym. So overall, I think it's a good bench. Minor con, that you have to manually adjust the pop pins to make sure that everything's secure so that you can go ahead and do your exercises. So that's my review on the Keppi Bench 1000 Pro. If you want to learn more about it, I'll leave a link below this video. That link is shreddeddad.com/Keppi1000. If you like the information in this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Leave me your comments and questions down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the latest uploads. For more home gym equipment reviews and discounts, make sure you visit my website, shreddeddad.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.